Do all sign singles. I'm going to do one of those speed reads. All sign singles. Who are you going? No, that's not the reading. Okay, hold on. Yeah, all sign singles. Who are you going towards? Reading. Okay. All sign singles. This is predictions. Who are you going towards? The potential. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. All right, it says, I am manifesting love that aligns with my values. Define your core values and beliefs. How can you ensure that potential partner shares or respects these values? Okay. All right, now let's get tarot. All right, so you're going to go towards probably a Scorpio or a soulmate energy. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Okay, so it may not be a Scorpio or a Gemini, but it's a feeling of how a Scorpio and a Gemini is together. Okay, so what I'm getting is two people who gave a lot of energy, right, in service to others. And I feel like this is like a resurgence of love here. Okay, that's what it feels like. Okay, let's see. All right, so, and the other thing is harmonize with the polar opposite energy, Libra. That's what I'm picking up. Oh, look. This is like you. Okay, so, wow, that would be intense. Two Aries together. Wow, but that's saying that that would be like a Gemini twin. Your twin. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get a card on that. Woo! Oh my god. And it could even lead to marriage. Oh my god, that's my victory card. Okay, now for some of you, it's a Capricorn. Okay, and it would be somebody that feels like the perfect fit. And that was coming up in someone else's reading. Okay, all right, so I'm getting Earth. Ooh, look, on the bottom. Okay, so it might be someone from your past coming back in. But what I'm getting with that is it's someone high vibing. Could be somebody that you were involved in some sort of spirituality or belief system, or even like same group interests is what I'm getting here. Okay, but I feel like it's someone high vibing, especially this Capricorn here. And it could be a friend that you've you know how friends, like, they could go away and then come back together, and it's just like where you left off. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so if this is a past life soulmate, that's how it's going to feel. Okay. I feel like this is you calling in your soulmate, because I'm even feeling this as you high vibing energy. And in that high vibing energy is where you call, where you're heard, where the call is heard. Okay. Now see, this Libra was coming upside down, so that's what you got to watch out for, is that polar opposite energy. All right. So I leave you with that. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Who are you going towards, Taurus? Okay, yourself. Self-love, self-care. Okay, a water sign. You, even if they're not a water sign, you want to be with someone this feels like has emotional intelligence, someone who can understand your feelings, even if they couldn't understand the words, right? Okay. Oh, look at, here's Earth signs showing up here too. Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, and so that could be Cancer, Virgo. Capricorn's reversed, so that's Cancer, Virgo. Could be Pisces. All right, let me see what these cards say. This Capricorn, if it is a Capricorn, it's someone that you had some funk with, but um, it's there's still love there. Yeah, just as I pulled out the Gemini card, I feel like they're your soulmate, and I feel like what you're exploring is the many soulmates. Okay. Okay, so that Piscean energy could be you building new dreams, especially if you were um, trying to go in a new direction and heal. I feel like it could be any, but especially getting like Cancer through going the opposite way. So I would say Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius, maybe, if they had some water in their chart. Um, Scorpio, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. Another Taurus. Okay. But be open to spontaneous things that pop up. Okay. And for Taurus, it may feel unsettling, but I feel like that's where all the good stuff is coming in. All right. And this energy would be like being in a love dream state and not being present in the moment. So you got to be present in the moment. All right. And I feel like for some of you, you might meet at something that has to do around with technology. It might be right after the Mercury retrograde period where you connect. This is like something into the future, but it's also things in service of others, orientation groups might be where you can meet people. Okay, so it's also asking you to bring more warm energy again. Okay, and then here's Scorpio. So, okay, I said that. Okay. All right, now, let's get one of these. I am patient and trust that love will arrive at the right time. How can you cultivate patience and enjoy the present moment while awaiting your person? There was something that came to me about patience yesterday. It felt like an epiphany. And then I got distracted. Shoot. Oh, gratitude grounds me and keeps me present on my journey to love. How can cultivating gratitude and presence enhance your search for love and make it more fulfilling? Why does patience seem to always come up in your reading? Because I feel like you're patient. I feel like that was the nugget yesterday, but I was distracted. Oh, let's get tarot. What is this thing with patience? Oh. I feel like this is part of someone's spiritual path. Learning yeah, it's one of the things that you want to learn in this earth realm was patience. Okay, so someone signed up for it. Someone signed up for it. Okay, so that could be like learning patience through having a child. So you might even have a child. Um, that's what I'm seeing here. It's one of the it's one of the tools that is needed in spirituality. Okay. All right. And it also helps you to cut through all the drama, the drama of the world, and also um, any kind of forceful energy that might be coming towards you. It helps you to stay out of the action when you need to contemplate and really assess everything. Oh, I like that. Yeah, see? Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Okay. I like that. Now, is Taurus's partner going to have patience? Okay, so I got it like this first, but then it's really upright. If it's a Cancer sign, they may have moments. Okay. Or Capricorn, they may have moments where they are and some where they aren't. Okay. I feel like you're better at it than them. Okay. And then the patience also puts you in a place of being listening to that still voice, right? And being able to make those moves and gain the kind of confidence you need to actually swiftly move if something comes to you through some sort of spontaneous action. It also will help you regret, let go of regrets of the past. And a past person that you felt like was more interested in other things. Okay, but and that all those things can bring you to the victory that will be seen with a lover in the physical realm. Now, for some of you, this is some sort of um, award in the physical world where you meet someone. Yeah, see, this is the energy. It helps you see through things and know it helps you to move in the path. Okay. Oh, so but may be a marriage here. Yeah. Well, you have the Ace of Swords. That's my marriage thing. But for me, when I get it, I feel like that's the one that's like winning because it's a ring. And okay, but all right. So some of you might have a success with Libra, though I'm leaning more towards the one that's popping up front here. Is the I still think a water sign will be great. That moon card. Oh, I see what it's saying. Let's say you were with a Leo, right? Okay. And that didn't work out. But then when you look back, there are actually some things that you liked about them. Then you might try the Cancer because especially if they're closer to the cusp of Leo, they may have some of those elements that would suit you. Okay, so the thing is to give love a chance. I'll leave you with that. All right, now let's see. Gemini. Who are you going towards? Ooh! Says Virgo and Scorpio. Why do I feel like those are the two energies that get your goat? Now, for some of you, this could be a friend that's connected to a family that you've been. This part isn't a love story. Why is this popping up here? There are some things that you might need to heal with friends or people before you actually let me get one of these. Have the kind of success that you've been dreaming of. That's what I'm getting for someone. Let's get a card and see what it says. Ooh, 2 came up. I have financial stability. I'm setting the groundwork for secure partnership. How can you create a more secure and stable financial foundation for yourself and your future partner? Now, what I'm getting with that is secrets. Secrets around money. Hi. Secrets around money. It's my dog. Tooting on her way out the door. Okay. I'm letting go of perfectionism and embracing authenticity. How can you embrace authenticity while dating? How can you encourage your partner to be their most authentic self? Okay. So it's like first, before you want other people to be perfect, right, is take a real good look at yourself. I feel like that's calling for self-reflection. Now, for some of you, there could be some financial things. It's like, okay, what they're showing me is like, let's say you had a windfall of money all of a sudden. And then then how you were raised around money could be popping up and get in the way here. Okay. So it's like having healthy attitudes around money and competition is very good. Because I feel like if you're driven by that, since last Capricorn came up, if you're driven by that, then even if it's in your face, you may take it for granted. Okay. Wow, that's interesting how these stories are progressing. Okay. So that's the story. And the key is not to hide your feelings. The key is to let them out. You don't have to let it out, run your grease to the streets, but you could talk to somebody, okay, that you can trust, right? Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, so let me get another, let me get some different tarot on some other story here. All right, so a Cancer sign might be significant. They might even have a partner that is a Pisces. Okay. I feel like all the water signs. Okay. Virgo and Earth. That's represented as Earth signs. A good match. Okay. Now what is this? Closing up past things. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. If something didn't work out recently in business or love, just know that was the sign. Okay, that's for you. Okay, so let's say that you were the one that like pursued and driven by your career, and you let things fall by the wayside here, you could start again, right, with a friendship. All right, this connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance. Okay. Give me a tarot on that. Okay, so I get it. Let's say you meet up with some people and you realize that this one, oh look, I see it as it could happen. It's telling me, go, look, this is new beginning. When you get a message, go. Two of Wands, take that step. This is like someone who's like too tired to go out, probably from work. Okay. See, that's what I was getting, King of Swords. Like, you were busy working on your thing, right? And some other things could have fallen by the wayside, but they're saying, here's your chance. Okay, you can do it again and build from friendship, right? And build that trust again. It takes consistent communication. And okay, so see, sometimes Gemini can start talking and then go on and on and on and on. And I feel like in love, you might want to listen more. Okay. And be okay if something isn't more than friendship and you're looking for the next thing. That could be the sign that to keep looking and be okay with it instead of hurt by it. Okay. Ooh, look at this, the Empress. Okay. So I feel like a Taurus might be a great match here. Taurus, Earth sign, anyone that's in their power that has things would be a good match. Okay. Material things. All right. Yeah, so what I'm getting is through clear communication and openness, that's where you're going to have your success here. Okay. All right, now what is this? Okay, so this is the Calmer Waters card. Okay, but sometimes when events happen, right, and you're like, wow, that came out of left field, right? And so to gain perspective, what you can do is go together somewhere, and that's what I'm getting. Calmer Waters in the traditional tarot has usually like a baby and a mother, but in this one, this Six of Swords, it's a guy and his gal. Okay, so I'm getting that sometimes if you're in especially a lot of drama, to cut through all of that, if you go somewhere together, it may be just the thing you need to come up with this Ace of Swords for your next step. Woo! Oh my gosh. How do they do that? And there's a sword here. Look. Okay, so it's all about the tools. Okay, using the tools, the assets that you have to... Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is telling me that your word is your wand. Okay, so... Uh-oh. What's wrong, Twinkie? Okay. You've got to let go of the things that cause you resistance. Okay. Now that could be a grudge towards somebody. All right. Poor little baby. Okay. All right. So we got to let go of that. And let me get that. Let me get a card on that Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's the feeling I got. Reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. You may be busy doing that right now if you're a researcher or something like that. And so if your head is buried in the books, you may not be seeing it. Oh, look! Oh my God! Speak your world into being, Gemini. Oh my God. See, detox. Full moon in Taurus. And if you have a partner that's an earth sign, they will help you do that. Okay. And look, believe in your good luck. Okay, so I still want to see that Seven of Swords in this. Let me get an Alice card and see what it says. I organized, now I don't know where anything is. The Virgo took over. All right, let's see. Okay. So I feel like you have an energy that is forward moving and forward thinking. And I feel like whoever your love interest is, they have a lot to contribute. So I feel like that's what it's asking for. Okay. And look. Oh, I don't know why she's doing that. Okay, hold on. What happened? Alright, I have this senior dog and she gets upset sometimes when she can't move like she used to. Alright, okay, so let's see, where was I? Okay. Alright, so what I'm getting this as, a little bit more R&R can help you get out of that kind of energy coming at you stuff. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. The door and the tree. Yeah, this is like your partner or your love interest trying to, this is Three of Wands, trying to get your attention. Trying to get your attention. All right, so now for some of you, this is you trying to get your love interest attention, and you could consider them as your twin flame. Okay. But what it does require is for two people to come out of their shell and come together. Okay. Get another romance card. Okay. This is like renewal. Okay, so it's like if you have someone in mind, and maybe like this could be like even I'm getting someone who is a couple giving a gift, you know,